Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This time out, we're gonna do a fairly large unboxing of a bunch of gear I got here. We're gonna take a look at several different pieces from a brand new pro audio company called Z&H Designs. Their link will be in the description box below. Z&H Designs is a UK-based company that designs pro audio gear. They're brand new. We're one of the first YouTube channels to get all of their gear in here. They reached out to me a couple of months ago and asked me if I'd be interested in testing out some of their stuff, and I did a little bit of research on them. And brand new company, seems like they're making really cool stuff. Would love to help them out. They were gracious enough to send us a bunch of stuff. We're going to unbox it. We're going to take a look at the craftsmanship, the packaging, talk a little bit about Z&H. You're going to click the link in the description box and go check them out. And then in future videos, we're going to do a bunch of sound demos and reviews on the sound of all of their stuff. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next Z&H Designs video is coming along. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So we got ourselves the unboxing knife here. I got the iPhone so we can get up close and personal. We're going to talk about Z&H Designs. So these guys are really cool. Again, they're a brand new company. You see a couple of their videos on YouTube. They just launched a couple of videos talking about a couple of their pieces. We got them all right here. So let's start. We got 3 huge boxes here. This has been cool. This has been here for about a week. Finally getting around to doing the unboxing. I left them in the box because I want you guys to see the packaging. Now, these things are all manufactured in Shanghai, overseas, I believe in China. And so they're coming from overseas. So I'm always interested to know about the packaging and how well they hold up in transit. So the first box we have here looks like it's a 500 series rack with some products. So we're going to take a look at this and I'll get up close and personal here. So the box looks like it's in really good shape. No dings, no whammos, no nothing. So we're going to take a look at this and see. So let me get to unboxing here. So I think we got 4 or 5 pieces here from Z&H Designs, and some of these pieces eventually are going to be given away as prizes for our upcoming mixing contest to a couple of the hybrid or mixing hybrid courses that are coming in the fall of 2024 and at the end of 2024. We're going to be giving away some of these pieces. So if you want to make sure you stay tuned to the channel so you know about the mixing contest and you know when the hybrid mixing courses are coming out. They will be coming out, like I said, one in I think September and one probably right around the end of the year. So we have a box inside of a box here, which is really cool. Good packaging here. Let's take a look at all of this. Hopefully this is all going to stay in focus here. All right, so when we first open up this thing here, let me just we got some foam in the very top of it here. Let me, can I lower this a little? Let me try to lower. That's about as low as it's gonna go. Okay, let me just see if I could. All right, cool. So let me get the iPhone out here again. Sorry if the footage is a little dark. I'll try to brighten it up in post. But here's the 500 series rack. When you first open it, here's what you're gonna see. The box inside of a box, really great, so you don't have to worry about transit. We have a big piece of foam on the top here. We're gonna get rid of that. And inside here, it looks like we have the 500 rack. So we got a power cable here we're gonna need. And then the 500 rack itself, it's in a bag. So that's cool, so that's what you're gonna see. So it looks like it arrived safely. Let me pause that for a minute. Let me get that out of here. And I think, oh yeah, they've already pre-installed stuff for me. This is great. So let me get this out. Let me get rid of the box here. What else we got in here? I think that's it, right? Just that. Yeah, just that, a die cut out and a piece of foam. So let me get rid of this. Let me throw this out of the way. Okay, let me sit back down here. Okay, so we have a 500 series rack that they preloaded some stuff for me, which is really kind to them. So let me get this out of the bag. So I believe this is a 6-space rack that they have here. So they make their own stuff here. They make their own chassis. The other thing about Z&H, if you look at their website, you'll know that they do all their own etching or their own screen printing. They make their own knobs for their pieces of gear. They make everything in-house and everything is hand-built one at a time, which is great. So what we have here, and I'll get out the iPhone here, we have a pair of their V5 60 EQs, which is the API 560, and we also have the V250, which is the Sontec 250 that we have a full rack unit of in a minute. They also have it in a 500-piece variant here. So let me show you this with the iPhone. Let me show you what we got here. I'm gonna raise this up a little bit. So let's take a look at this here. So here we go. So here is the 560. Got a pair of those, really cool. And then we have the Sontec. This is really nice too. This is a really cool faceplate on this. The other thing you'll know about Z&H Designs when you look on their website, you can, because they do everything in-house, you can customize the look of the front of your units, the knobs, the color of the knobs. There's all kinds of stuff, which is unique. You don't see many audio companies doing that. I don't know of anybody that does that. Well, you could customize all the different colors. You can make the faceplates look any way you want. I'm sure there's an upcharge for that, but you can check that out on their website. So there is the 560s. There's the pair of the V250s. So it's an 8 space. We got 4 extra spaces here, and here it is. The VC500 PVR by Z&H Designs. And really cool kind of a design here. Some etching. So that is the 500 series rack. That's really neat. Really nice of them to send that along with the 500 series modules. They didn't have to do that. That was very, very cool of them. And if you look on the back side of it, it's all just XLR ins and outs, which you would expect to see in a 500 rack. They're not D-sub or quarter inch. They're all XLRs, which is kind of cool. All right, so there we go. So there is the 500 series stuff. Now, as I said, some of this stuff is going to be given away after all the videos are done. Some of this stuff is going to be giving away as prize packs for the mixing contest. I'm almost certain we're going to give away these V250s at one point because I have the full rack version. The API EQs, I don't know, I may end up keeping those. I could probably use those. So again, thank you to Z&H Design for sending me all this stuff. And I gotta say, yes, this is sponsored in that they sent me all the gear. I didn't pay for any of the gear, but they're not paying me for any of the videos as far as to make the videos, but they're paying me in that I got all the gear for free. Some of it we're gonna keep, some of it's gonna be given away, just so you guys know that. So that's our 500 series rack. Really cool, nice and heavy duty. The sliders and the knobs on this V250 feel really good. The buttons feel really solid. Feels like a real high quality piece of gear, which you would expect. And I'm interested to know that because this is a brand new company, I want to see what the craftsmanship is like. And I can tell you the craftsmanship, at least on these pieces, feel really good. On this V250, the knobs are all metal, they're not plastic. The push buttons are plastic, but there's a nice satisfying click. Feels high quality. Same thing with this API 560 version, their V560. Feels really good. Build quality of this stuff feels great. So that's the 500 rack. Let's put that off to the side here. And let's get the next box and see what we have here. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, the next box we have here is their 1178. They have an 1178 here. We're gonna take a look at that. Again, the box came in really good shape. They got the cool colored artwork on the side of the box, which is nice, but the box arrived safely. Again, good packing job. I would assume this is gonna be a box inside of a box as well. Let's check it out. So make sure you click the link in the description. Go check out Z&H Designs and see what they got. Their pricing is in line with, you know, people like audio-scape, people like STEM Audio. They're in that price point as far as pricing goes. Again, these are all hand-built. Small batches are made. These are not mass-produced like a lot of companies. They use all premium quality parts. Again, another box inside of a box, just like on the 500 series, which is cool. Let's take a look at this. Let's see what we have here. Okay, one thing I can tell you I like right away that almost no company does anymore is they give you a spiral bound laminated user manual. Again, that may not, everyone does it online today, but the fact that they give you a user manual is actually really cool. Once again, we got the big foam on the top here. Let me show you this. So here we go. This is what you're going to see with the 1178. We got the registration card. Okay, nice die cutout foam. We take the foam off. And we have our 1178 in here. You put that down. Let me get this out of the box. Again, packaging so far, perfect. Perfect packaging job. No complaints. We got the power cable. Oh, this thing is, oh wow, this thing is heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay, let me get this out. It's here. Let me get rid of this box now. Don't fall over. There we go. Just throwing stuff all over the studio. Okay. 1178 time. Let's see how this thing is put together. Comes in a bag, in a double box. This thing weighs a ton. All right, let's get this off carefully. Okay. So let me show you the front of this as well. Now what I like about this is they make their own faceplates. They make their own knobs. So check out, let me show you from this side here. Check out their Z&H dual peak limiter, but look at how they have the logo etched into the faceplate. That's kind of cool. Looks really cool. Got a wet dry knob here, which is nice. On and off switch. We got a, what is this? Is the blend knob? Let me see what that is. Oh, this is a sidechain filter, it looks like. Over here, got the ratios. Looks like an 1178. Which is great, which is really cool. Got the tack and release. We can run them in stereo or dual mono, input and output. There we go. You guys can take a look at this. Again, I love the faceplate, man. Dual peak limiter. Wet dry knob, power on and off. Looks like it's in really good shape. Let's turn this around, take a look at the back. Again, nothing that you wouldn't expect to see on the back of one of these, but here we go. Let me give you some video of that. So there's our inputs and our outputs. And we have our voltage here. Let me make sure that we're set for the US and it's not set. Yep, 115, perfect. Okay, the other thing that I want to do here, just like what we did with Stam Audio, is I have my screwdriver out here somewhere. Oh no, are these screws or are these Allen screws? I'll have to take a look and see here. These look like these are special. Oh yeah, these are special types of screws. They're not just general Phillips heads. So what I want to do after we've done some unboxing, I want to take, I don't know if I have the right screwdriver to take that out. I'll have to look. I'd love to take this apart and take a look at the inside. I know it's heavy as all hell. Feels really good. Again, the quality of the knobs are nice. Everything feels right. Everything feels the way you would expect it to. They're detented, the knobs on this. Oh, on the in and output, not on the attack and the release. That's more of a continuous, but again, feels really good. Switches feel really good. You can do mid-side on this. You can do stereo or you can dual mono them. And the ratio, everything feels really good. The sidechain filter goes from 60 and 120. What is that, 60, 120, and 90? That's what it looks like. And then we have our wet dry knob as well. Really cool piece, man. Looks really cool. I can't wait to get to listen to this thing, and we'll do that in a future video. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to open this up on camera right now because I don't have the right screwdriver or the right tool. That is not a Phillips head. It looks like it's some kind of a small hex. But that's our 1178 here. The Z&H 1178 dual peak limiter. Again, right there. Looks really good, man. Good packaging job. Again, we're gonna have all videos on all this stuff. Okay, let me move this out of the way, and then let's get the last box out here. The last box is gonna be real fun. So in our last box, we have the Sontec 250 full rack unit. So once again, 3 boxes shipped. Everything's in good shape. Nothing is damaged from what I can tell, which is good. So I will give them an A+ on the packaging. The packaging is great, coming all the way over from overseas. No problem. Let's open this up. My guess is we'll do a box inside of a box. Yep, we got a box inside of a box, which I love to see. Okay, and this is just like the other one. We have foam on top, just like the 1178. We got the foam on top here, registration card. Let's see, do we have a manual for this one? Now this one doesn't have a printed out user manual. That would be something I'd like to see. If you did it with the 1178, you should do it with this piece as well. But let me get this piece out of here. Again, we have the power cord. I think this is the first piece that they've actually released to market, is this. Oh, this is a big boy. Wow. All right, so let's get this box out of here. So what I like about this is you got the two big carry handles on the front, which I'll show you guys in a second. So again, this can also, again, be customized. I have the one that's in white, the white faceplate, which I think is their standard stock units. But again, if you go to their website, you can customize your faceplate. You can change the color of your knobs. You can do all kinds of customization, which is fantastic. Okay, let me get you up close and personal with this one and show you this. Again, we have the same kind of screws. Yeah, we got the funny little screws. I'm not going to be able to take the cover off of this quite this time. We'll do another video on that. Okay, here we go. So here is the HVC 250. This is their take or their replica of the Sontec mastering EQ. Really cool, really nice. It's got two big carry handles on it, which I love. Thing is kind of heavy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5 on each side, left and right, 5 bands. Some of these bands are overlapping, and we'll talk about that when we do the sound demos. You could turn each band on and off here, which is cool. And you could turn the left and right side on and off, power button on and off. So there we go. You can see the size of this thing. This is a 3U, pretty deep box, but very nice looking, very cool. So let me get my hands on it and let you know from a quality point of view, how does this one feel? Okay, so we have these are not stepped, these are continuous, but on their website, I believe you can also at one point be able to order this in a mastering kind of a detented version of this. I think I've read that somewhere on their website. I don't know if that's available yet. You have to check their website for current pricing and options, but I think that is going to be one of the options. But I will say, feels really good. Big, nice, hefty knobs. Again, they're plastic, but they're a heavy duty plastic, I should say. So they look really cool. They feel really good. The on and off switches are like these little rubberized kind of switches, but they have a nice, satisfying click to them. The left and right power buttons, the left and right side, again, very satisfying click. Power button, very heavy duty. Everything looks to be of good quality here. Nothing looks to be inconsistent. Everything turns nice and smooth. Yeah, this feels like a nice piece of gear. Again, premium quality pricing. Again, check their pricing, their website for current pricing. Again, they're on the same level price-wise as like AudioScape Stam Audio. They're not in the Warm Audio Behringer pricing. They are definitely a more premium product than that, and the build quality would suggest that as well. If I flip it around on the back here, again, you just have the usual suspects. You got the XLR right in and out, and it's set to 115 volts, which is great. So this is a 3-spacer, and here's the front of it. Hopefully this may be a little out of focus, but there we go. There we go. So we got 4 different units here. We have the full rack version of the Sontec 250, the HVC 250. We got the 500 series of the same unit, so it'll be interesting to do videos and compare the difference in sound and just kind of get a comparison of that. We got the 560s, which are the API EQs. Those are going to be really cool. And then we got the 1178, which who doesn't like an 1178? So we are going to be doing a bunch of videos over the next several weeks of Z&H. You're going to see them. We're going to do sound examples of all this stuff. and you guys are gonna get a chance to hear it, so you can check it out for yourself. Again, I would go out to Z&H Designs, click the link in the description box below and check it out. If you buy something from them, I don't get anything. There's no affiliates or anything like that. And again, some of these pieces, not sure which ones yet, but some of these pieces are gonna be part of our prize packs for our mixing hybrid courses that are coming out at the end of 2024. Mixing hybrid country, which is coming out in the fall, mixing hybrid hard rock, which is coming out either late 2024, like around Christmas time, or the beginning of 2025. Some of this stuff will be given away. Not sure which pieces yet. Some of these pieces they may stay because I could maybe use a few of them, but absolutely some of them are going to be given away. So if you want to know when the mixing contest is going to happen in relation to when those courses are finished and are going to be released, you really need to go to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. Again, link will be in the description box below, and get on my email list, because that's when you're going to find out about that stuff. Not only will you find out about all the deals and discounts on all my training courses that are only made available to people on my email list, my VIP email folks. The only way you get on that email list is by going to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. You can download a free mixing course right on the homepage. It's more of a beginner's course, so maybe for some of you guys that are watching this channel, maybe you may be a little bit beyond that at this point, but get that course, it's free. Check it out, and you will be on my email list, so you'll know when the mixing contests are going to happen, when the courses are released and going on sale, and that way you never pay full price for one of my training courses. If you're on my list, you're going to get special deals and discounts throughout the calendar year. So you got to go to Home Recording Made Easy if you want to know about that stuff, and then you can learn about Z&H Designs and how we're going to give their stuff away. So here's this one. Here's this one, the 1178. There we go. There we go. Let's get the 500 series rack, shall we? So we're gonna have a Z&H Designs party here in Mixing Music Analog. Let me once again wheel this around and I'll give you a nice camera shot of all three of these racks for the products. Here we go. Let me take their tag out here. This one, it's got a little tag on it. Come on now. There we go. But let me show you all of that up close and personal. So again, we got the 560s. We got the 500 series of this right here. So as you can see, that's white, and those are like a different multicolored faceplate, which is really cool. So again, thank you so much to Z&H Designs for reaching out. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video and supplying the gear and allowing me to not only use this stuff in some content, but also to give some of this stuff away. They're really, really cool about that they're like, sure, if you want to give a couple of pieces away to some of your followers, go ahead and do that. So there we are, Z&H Designs, a lot of cool gear here at mixingmusicanalog.com. Once again, make sure you go get on my email list at Home Recording Made Easy so you know when the mixing contests are going to happen. Let me know in the comments below if you checked out Z&H Designs, check out their website. Let me know what you think. Maybe a couple of you have already got a couple of these early pieces and you can tell me what you think. I'd love to know what you guys think. Check them out. And again, hit that notification bell so you know when the sound demos, the audio demos are coming. And they're coming soon. They're coming in the next probably 3 to 4 weeks. You're going to start to see them roll out. We're going to start taking a look at all this stuff. We're going to listen to it all. And again, last time, I want to thank you so much to Z&H Designs for reaching out to me. I'm psyched. This stuff looks really cool. I'm sure it sounds great as well. And if we can help introduce a brand new company to the marketplace that makes good, high quality gear, I'd love to do that. So again, thank you to all the guys and gals over at Z&H Designs. I really do appreciate it. And until the next video, I've been Dave of Mixing Music Analog and mixingmusicanalog.com. Thank you so much for watching me, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next video.